No story is born in a vacuum. Think of a film like Star Wars. It feels timelessly epic because it's secretly following the hero's journey, an ancient storytelling pattern found in myths worldwide. This is intertextuality, the idea that every text is in a constant conversation with all the texts that came before it. It's about how stories build meaning by echoing, transforming, or even arguing with each other. Sometimes this conversation is explicit. If you name a character Gatsby, you instantly import a whole world of wealth, obsessive love, and the tragic American dream. The name itself carries the weight of another story. Other times, the conversation is a direct challenge. In the novel Jane Eyre, Bertha Mason is simply the monstrous madwoman in the attic. But a century later, Jean Rhys's novel Wide Sargasso Sea retells the story from Bertha's perspective, revealing her not as a monster, but as a victim of colonialism and patriarchy. To fully appreciate the critique, you need to know Jane Eyre. The two books are locked in a dialogue across time. This is the difference between a surface reference and deep engagement. Saying, their love was like Romeo and Juliet is just a name drop, but creating a story that structurally follows Shakespeare's play with feuding families, secret meetings, and tragic miscommunication, that's a deep, meaningful transformation. The most sophisticated works operate on multiple levels. You can watch the play Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead and enjoy it as an absurd comedy about two confused men. But if you know Hamlet, you realize you're seeing Shakespeare's tragedy from the inside out. Every story is a thread in a massive tapestry. Intertextuality is simply choosing your threads and purposefully weaving something new into that grand, ongoing conversation.